Last special case, factoring a difference of squares. So this is not a trinomial. This is for binomials, two terms, okay? Now, when you see two terms that are perfect squares that are being subtracted from each other, you can use this shortcut. And the shortcut is you take the square roots and you get two sets of parentheses, one with a plus sign and one with a minus sign in the middle, okay? So again, this is just a shortcut. You could try to put this in the X box, except you have no B. Your B is 0. So that's a little bit more complicated. So I recommend this. So here, two terms, they're perfect squares, and there's a minus sign in the middle. Take the square roots. You get 2x and you get 7. The difference is you're going to get two of them. One with a plus sign, one with a minus sign. Now it doesn't matter which one you put first, but this is your factored form. These are your two factors. And that's it. That's a shortcut. So like here, again, remember if there's no number there, it's a 1. Take the square root, take the square root. You get 1x or just x, you get 9. Remember, you would have two of them. One with a plus sign, one with a minus sign. Again, the order does not matter, okay? Now, if these had plus signs, if this was a plus sign and this was a plus sign, you couldn't do this. This only works when they're subtracting. That's why it has the word difference. This is a difference, a subtraction of two squares, okay? Okay, two more examples and then we're done, basically. Here, square root here, square root here. You get 3x and you get 2y. You get two of them. 1 plus, 1 minus. That's it. Now, the next one's a little tricky, okay? And let me explain. If you see a power of 4, when you take the square root, it's not going to take the square root of 4. What it does is it splits it in half. So if you take the square root of this and the square root of this, what will happen is you will get 4x squared 4x squared. 1 plus, 1 minus. Now it looks like it's done, but it's not, because one of these can be factored again using the same rule we used here. Now, it's not going to be this one because this one has a plus sign. It's this one. If I take the square root of this and the square root of this, I get 2 and just an x. But again, you're going to get two of them. One that's plus and one that's minus. So this breaks down into two other factors. But what about this one? Well, you couldn't do that to this one, so this one's going to stay the same. And guys, your answer is 3 different sets of parentheses. That would be the factored form of this. So just be aware, whenever you notice, wait a minute, that number that I have, also I can take the square root of. And usually it's when you see a power of 4. When you see a power of 4, that means you could keep going. Not on both of them, but in one of them, okay? And guys, that's factoring special cases.